Okay, so we have to talk about these spoilers for Metroid Dread for those of us who have seen the spoilers of the game. So if you guys remember back in the good old days when we had the Wii U fucking, I forget what the fuck it was called, like the Miiverse or whatever. People would post things, and there was some guy who posted a picture of Samus in front of a little morph ball entrance, and he just posted, "Why can't Metroid crawl?" So as it turns out, memes became dreams in this fucking year 2021. So as it turns out now, the ending of Metroid Dread is actually about Samus confronting her father. Her father, Raven Beak, is the final boss of the game, and he genetically engineered Samus with like Metroid DNA and Shozo DNA so that he could like foster her growth into being like the strongest warrior in the galaxy. Like the word Metroid means ultimate warrior in the Chozo language. And there's actually a part where like he's choking Samus and he's saying, "It is because I can now clone an army of the most powerful Metroid of all, Samus Aran." So Samus Aran has finally become the titular Metroid of the series, and the game ends similarly to Super Metroid, except there's no Metroid that comes and gives Samus her powers like it was in Super Metroid. Instead, the Metroid DNA inside Samus wakes up and she transforms into like the Metroid suit. She's basically a full-blown Metroid in the power suit. And she has a very alien green experience, great green, it's a very alien green kind of like armor that she's wearing. And she now can use the Hyper Beam, which you remember at the end of Super Metroid, it's like the strongest attack. It's like Samus's iconic strongest attack ever, right? And now she doesn't need a Metroid to give her power. She just has the power within her to do it. So by the end of the game, Samus now really is not just the ultimate warrior. She's the strongest Metroid of all time. And yeah, like pretty much, I just think this is a really great way to make the series title make sense, because for a while people were asking, why is the game still called Metroid if these Metroid aliens are still all dead now? Like, why even call the game Metroid anymore? Well, now you know why, because Samus is the fucking Metroid. So I think this was a great thing for them to do. I think this is a great way to resolve the Metroid franchise, and I'm glad that Nintendo did it. So from now on, and the best part is, of course, at the end of the game, it ends with "See you next mission." That's always comforting, so you know there will be eventually another fucking game with Samus Aran and another fucking Metroid game, which is what we want. We always want more Metroid games. Go buy Metroid Dread. Even if you read the spoilers, even if you emulate the game, go buy Metroid Dread, because Nintendo needs to see the point made very clearly that people want these games and they want more Metroid. So now is your opportunity to really send a message that we want more Metroid, we love Samus, we love the Metroid games, we want more Metroid games, we want to see Samus and more stuff. Samus could guest star like as a guest character like Link does in some of these Nintendo games. We wouldn't mind seeing more Samus in general, right? Mind seeing more Metroid in general. It doesn't just have to be a new mainline Metroid. It doesn't have to just be a new Metroid Prime. I wouldn't even mind like these spin-off games. I wouldn't mind another game like fucking, what's it called? Federation Force or whatever. I wouldn't mind them making another stab at making a game like Other M if they'd make the controls work properly and they have the characterization of Samus better. Not everybody's going to agree with me on that point, but yeah, like in general, if we buy this game, we can send the message, we want more fucking Metroid. And now Samus is the Metroid, so I don't know, I just saw somebody post a picture of Samus all tied up in bondage, and they were just like, the last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace. Mike Mohammed, thanks for watching.